And that's it. I don't need to bend myself all out of shape just to be big, Mr. Big. No, I'm not. I don't want to be Mr. Big. No, I have no interest. I just want what I've got. What we've got is fine. And if that's not a threat to any other organization, then we're not a threat, because we don't want any more than that. And we're not going to grow beyond that size, because we don't want to ruin what we've got. Huh? You went and you grew beyond your ability to maintain it, and now it's ruined. But we're staying within our limits. We're staying within our competence. We're staying within our means. We're not greedy. See, that's the difference. So this means that our mode of operation is about to change. Obviously, we have people spying on us. Obviously, they don't intend any good for us. Obviously, they consider us a threat. You know, it reminds me of the last time I went to the U.S., when I went to Washington. And inside of a day of being, or actually it might have been even before I got to Washington, I got an email inviting me to an ISKCON program. You know, come on. It's so obvious. It's so transparent. Huh? You see? When you use those kind of techniques and tricks, you identify who you are and what you are. Because there's only one kind of a person that uses those kind of techniques, and that's a spook. Don't push me. I will push back. We just want to be left alone and fade quietly into the hills of South India. Huh? Whatever nonsense you've got going on down there, we have no interest in whatsoever. And we certainly don't have any interest in taking your disciples or defeating you in some kind of public arena or even making you look bad. Huh? We have no need to go after you or try to take you out or any of that. You just go ahead and do whatever you're going to do. That's fine. You earned your destination, and we've earned ours. Okay? So we don't have any quarrel with ISKCON. We don't have any quarrel with any other Vaishnava group. You're fine. Anybody that you can convince to become your disciples, great, more power to you. But guess what? You won't be able to convince any of our disciples, because they already know what you're made of. They already know that you're phonies. And guess what? They don't need me to tell them that. They can figure that out all by themselves. And that's why the public is staying away from your temples in droves. They already figured out that you're nonsense. So go on being nonsense, that's fine. We're not going to challenge your right to do that. We believe in the sovereignty of the jiva. And we don't tell anybody not to do what they're doing. Go right ahead on. That's great. You know, have a wonderful time wherever you're going, because it's not where we're going. That's why we don't want to mix with you. That's why we don't want your association. That's why we don't want your money. We don't want your people. We don't want anything from there. We just want to be who we are and worship our Lord in our private little temple, which isn't even open to the public. Our internet is our only public preaching. And that's mostly in the U.S., which you don't care about anyway. We're not going to preach in India. We don't want to preach in India. Who's going to come but third class and fourth class people? Huh? We don't want to get involved with that level of people. We just want to have our little scene. Maybe a few of our students come and visit for a while, take some courses, or we have our online university, and that's all going just fine, and that's enough. That's enough. We just need a few acres in the hills somewhere to settle down, build some huts, and we're fine. So, we're not interested in the game, thank you. We're not interested in getting involved. We're not going to get into it with you. But every time you push, we're going to publicize it. Every move you make on our website or on our YouTube, we're going to shout it to the world as loud as we can. And that's the one thing that you can't stand. You can't stand the light. So the message is, you know, we're actually retired. This is it. This is the end of the public mission. We're going private from now on. We have enough members, we have enough disciples, we have enough students, we have enough courses, we have enough everything. We don't need any more. So that's great. Y'all have a nice 2012. We're going to go where there's more Vaishnavas per square inch than anywhere else in the world, and get out our beads and try to wear them down to nothing. That's our game. It's the only game we need. Okay. Om Shri Vaishampayana Uvacha Shrutva Dharmana Sheshena Pavanani Cha Sarvashaha Yudhishthira Shantanavam Punareva Bhyabhashata Yudhishthira Uvacha Kimekam Daivatam Loke King Vapyekam Parayanam Stuvanta Kankam Archanta Prapnuyurmanava Shubham Kodharma Sarvadharmanam Bhavata Paramo Mataha King Japan Muchate Jantur Janma Sansara Bandhanat Shri Bhishma Uvacha Jagat Prabhum Deva Deva Manantam Purushottamam Stuvan Nama Sahasrena Purusha Satatothitaha Tameva Charchayam Nityam Bhaktya Purusham Avyayam Dhyayan Stuvan Namasyam Chayajamanas Tameva Cha Anadi Nidhanam Vishnum Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Lokadhyaksham Stuvan Nityam Sarvadukhati Go Bhavet Brahmanyam Sarvadharmadyam Lokanam Kirtivardhanam Lokanatham Mahadbhutam Sarvabhuta Bhavodbhavam Esha me sarvadharmanam dharmodhikatamo mataha yad bhaktya pundari kaksham staverarchenarasada paramang yo mahatteja paramang yo mahattapaha paramang yo mahadbrahma paramang yaparayanam Pavitranam pavitrang yo mangalanam cha mangalam Daivatam devatanam cha bhutanam yo vyayapita Yata sarvani bhutani bhavantyari yugagame Yasminscha pralayam yanti punareva yugakshaye tasya loka pradhanasya jagannathasya bhupate Vishnor nama sahasram me shrunu papa bhayapaham Yani namani gaunani vikyatani mahatmanaha Rishibhi parigitani tani vakshyami bhutaye Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya Om Vishvam Vishnur Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Krid Bhuta Bhrid Bhavo Bhutatma